What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we are here to highlight Avgeek models some more. So I hope all of you are excited for this today. Avgeek models has some of the coolest model airport accessories and models out there. You can see the Hangar FBO combo in the back. We'll take another look at that from the first video, which definitely check that out if you haven't already. We also have this beautiful citation right here. Once again, let's go ahead and take a good look at that.
Avgeek models has some of the best private jets, airport accessories, and ground service equipment out there. From Gulfstreams, the Concourses, the GSE, Avgeek models has you covered. Avgeek models is a game changer and takes your model airports to the next level. Use discount code CM Aviation for 10% off your order. Be sure to check out Avgeek models and bring that realism to your model airport today.
That really cool. The Falcon right here, great aircraft, and the Gulfstream as well. Today we got the Challengers that we were wondering what happened to in that first video, so very excited to have those. And again, discount in the link in the description, CM Aviation. I think it has AG at the beginning or at the end. I think it's at the beginning, but anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these Challengers. Super excited to have these two, and yeah, this definitely gets us the aircraft that we were thinking of previously. So some very good packing there, and yeah, here are the Challengers. So very excited to have these. I do have a few in my fleet already, but these are the best ones by far. Besides the NetJets that 3D Design Deck did, these are probably neck and neck with that. But yeah, Avgeek models is just incredible. So yeah, great to work with him. He's awesome, especially if you live in the UK. It's a ease to get these aircraft. So huge shout out to him, and definitely check it out with the link in the description if you're looking for some of the best 3D printed aircraft out there. These are absolutely the way to go. So here they are. They look really nice, as you can tell. So we have a red stripe and I think that's a navy, but it kind of looks like a black as well. So yeah, let's just kind of go ahead and we'll take another look at all these aircraft again, since in that first video it was more of a glance over. So we'll kind of go a little bit more in depth this time. So we'll start right here with this Challenger, and this is really nice. So yeah, really happy with the detail on this. As you can tell, it's really nice. Where did my pen go? Here we go. So yeah, you got the red sheet line that goes all the way around the fuselage. I think the detail on that's really nice. You got two lines to get represented. He did confirm that the door is a lack of printing at this time, and that he intends and hopes to have printing that can do this at some point in the future. So that's exciting, and those will be really cool when that day comes. But the cockpit windows, obviously very nice and detailed at this moment. You also have the landing gears, which look really nice as well. So just overall, a very good, combination of printing and effort in all behalfs. But yeah, you got the 6 passenger windows on this one. The Citation had 5 or 6 as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, really good detail on the wing here, and very proportional, very accurate, so that looks really nice. You had the winglet right here as well, that looks really good. You had the main landing gear here as well, and I really like the detail on that. And obviously this is the same as the previous one, but I'm glad that we get to see it from this view instead of there, because obviously that's just to save some funds and so forth, I'm sure, instead of doing the whole bottom, which I appreciate his efforts to save the money. I think, this is the place to do it for sure. But you had the main landing gear there as well. Oops. Fortunately, they are very durable, so it'd take quite the effort to, break them from just letting them have a slow drop right there. But, I mean, threw it across the room, no promises. But anyway, you have the engines. They look really nice. You do have the cowlings in there as well. Very good detail again. And there's the right side, a little bit more detail here. They're obviously very easy to move around and, place wherever you'd like. So yeah, I really like the details of these. These Challengers are really nice. Let me bring in the other one for you all so you can take a look at that. I think it's a navy. Yeah, that's definitely navy. So yeah, really good detail on that as well. And these will be very helpful to feature at the model airports. I think they look really nice, and just overall a great effort by none other than Avgeek models. And then here's the Hangar. It's just beautiful. And just to be a little over the top, I'll show you the really cool interactive feature of the roof. So you can go ahead and take that off, and it is kind of helpful. I mean, if I want to situate these aircraft kind of towards the back, I'll just do one for an example. And I also will put this navy one right there, which I could have done from the front, but just wanted to be over to the top. And then it clamps on there very nicely, so your aircraft aren't going anywhere. And now you can see that that aircraft in the back, which I think is pretty cool. So very happy about that. And then once again, you have the citation right here. Very good detail. Let's take a look at the citation a little bit more this time again. This one's the blank one, so it's as basic as it gets, but as you can tell, very good job there on the cockpit windows and some of the associated details. And I love these bags that they come in as well. These are great for GSE or tires or whatever that you're here to store. So I very much appreciate the effort from these companies when it comes to that. And these boxes too are kind of cool. So anyway, yeah, that's a very good looking aircraft right there. Big fan of that. And just, yeah, the detail overall is stupendous, superior, fantastic, all the details. And yeah, that looks really nice. Let's take a look at the right. Yeah, just overall, again, very good effort. Looks very nice, consolidated, effective, efficient. All the adjectives, nouns, pronouns, you know, all the words that you want to use. So that's cool. So very happy with that. Again, link in the description if you're interested in any of these. And he has a wide array of GSE. I don't have any on hand, but I'll show you some at the very end of the video here. Here is the, actually, I take that back. Guess what I have right next to me, right here at this table? I have Thrustmasters, I have semi-trucks, I have blast pads, I have buses, I have, it goes on and on. I have lawnmowers. I got the other part of the semi-truck finally, which these fit in there really good. Once again, they're super cool. I have the crane, backhoe. I got the really cool European air stair. I need to get some more of those for New Forest, so in my next order from Avgeek, I definitely will remember that. And then I even got a little fire vehicle. So it's an assortment, but as you can tell, the Falcon's really cool as well. Very good job there on all the windows. I did not know Falcons had that many windows. Look at the tail design as well and those winglets. Very good job in the curvature of the winglets. That's just so impressive for a 3D printer, in my opinion. Stupendous, fantastic, impressive, all the details. Oh, that GSE is really nice. I'll go ahead and move it off to the side here again for you all so you can kind of see what we're doing a little bit. And then let me show you all the Gulfstream again. That's a very good model as well. It just looks really nice, and overall the details just come together very nicely on that. It just looks like a nice precision aircraft, and I think that's very valuable. I think it's just stupendous and fantastic, and you know, all the ways. I'm a big fan, and it just all looks really nice. So, and then you have the Hangar FBO combo as well. And I'm just going to start lining these up to just kind of have them ready for the thumbnail, because we know how we feel about thumbnails, right? And then here's the FBO combo. Yeah, this is probably the thumbnail right here once I get a good perspective on it all. So yeah, just overall very nice. It just looks really sharp, and just the details come together so well on this. And yeah, just looks like a full-fledged facility. You know, it looks like general aviation at its peak, and I value that very much. And just again, a huge credit to Avgeek Models and what he does. He's truly tremendous and instrumental in all of what he's got going on, and I just really appreciate what he does for our community. So definitely check him out with the link in the description. I love this Hangar FBO combo and all the models. They're fantastic, and I'm excited for my next order. Get some more in going here, but yeah, definitely check them out. It's worth the shipping. Trust me, to be completely honest, it is. These buildings are just absolutely stunning. Just take a look at them. They're really cool and just very heavy duty, very impressive. You know, it just looks like a full-on facility. You could even use it as a headquarters building, or in quite a few different ways, just depending on exactly what you want, of course. But big fan. Definitely check it out. Linked in the description. It is very much recommended, and I'm just a big fan, and it all looks really sharp. So Avgeek Models, keep up the great work. Really appreciate their commitment, dedication, and all of what's to come. And yeah, they just do a great job, and I can't recommend Avgeek Models enough here and what they do. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Feel free to let me know what you all think, and definitely excited to continue to get Avgeek Models rolling here as we continue to move forward. But take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust process. Do you love and love what you do? My name is CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as CM Aviation is signing off.